Like, I'll hopefully give you, like, notice, but I don't have to give you shit. The fuck's going... Like, fuck you guys.
Oh, look at this thick boy. There's a lot of white people in this harbor.
There is a lot of white people in this harbor. What the fuck?
Move it.
Hey, man, don't kick my forklift.
I'm gonna move to Japan to work in the harbor.
What the fuck?
Okay, this is where I drive it off into like a wall.
And we're back with Ryo Hazuki in cart number 5. Mark being the pit boss here, and us the double panic announcers. Yani?
And Jake is here as well. We've got a Ryo in the back with a letter 5. Letter 5, the number.
Letter 5. Holy, what are we, the
down the drain.
What are we, the fucking things from episode 1, the pod racing guys?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The best thing about the prequels.
Oh, the prequels. My favorite joke from the prequels was like they had Jake, whatever the fuck that Jake Lloyd, the kid that played Anakin, he gets so much shit for ruining it. It's like, he didn't do shit. Like, fuck off. You know, like, he was already a horrible child actor before this.
Yeah.
And it's like a GIF, or it's like a short little thing where it's like a WebM. He's like, it's working, and then the pod race blows up, and then it goes to like Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen's skeleton, but it's implied he is the skeleton, and it just ends with the credits. Oh, fuck.
And the sequel trilogy never happened.
That's right. Well, so here's the thing. Apparently, and this is a fan theory I'd love to believe, I wish it to be true. Apparently, Jar Jar Binks was supposed to be a Sith Lord that was, like, behind the scenes using machinations for everything, which if you look at, he's in politics now from Gungan City, he is the new ruler of Gungan City, that tracks so fucking big, and then they never did anything with it. Like, what if he was really the Sith Lord and not Palpatine? That would have been hilarious.
It would have been hilarious, but it wouldn't be good.
No, it wouldn't have been good. Like, at all. I like how Samuel L. Jackson shows up, he's like, I want a purple lightsaber, and George Lucas is like, well, the colors are red and green, or red, blue, and green, and Samuel Jackson's like, I want mine to be fucking purple.
Well, I mean, like, not really, though, because there's also, like, gold and whatever.
Yep. Gold and silver and black and all those other bullshit colors in Star Wars KOTOR.
I like that's where people, like, get mad, where, like, people talk about, like, praise KOTOR, and it's like, dude, you can literally make, like, a gold lightsaber, so it's just like, what are you... Like, why die on that hill where it's just like, oh, I want a purple one. Like,
literally.
Have the purple one.
Let him have purple,
Why
absolutely.
can't it be purple? Like,
exactly.
That's the one thing, like, let's talk about midichlorians for an hour and, like,
oh, fuck.
Get mad at that.
That was so funny. It's like, yeah, the midichlorians are a fucking virus that give you force powers. And I'm sitting here going, really? It's not just magic? You had to make it a biological fucking virus? Good job. Like...
Well, I mean, I guess that's for people who don't like magic and whatever, or that the force is just magic.
Yeah, but it was cool when it was an undefined thing that you couldn't see or you couldn't do whatever. Because now you put it down to science that, okay, cool, we'll just give you an immuno booster and then you have more midichlorians, thereby making you a more powerful Jedi.
Well, also, like, how does it explain, like, that it can also be genetically passed down, too?
I don't fucking know. Like, there's
like,
such
see,
bullshit.
Like, the force is so bullshit.
Yeah. That's why I like Star Trek better, because Star Trek actually has plot. And it has, like, interesting fucking, like, story arcs.
Yeah, I don't like Star Trek.
Well, the movies are garbage,
I
but the show's okay.
I couldn't get into the show. The show was boring to me, like...
Which one did you watch?
People are going to get mad at me.
Okay.
TNG.
Okay, that's fair. To be fair, TNG is kind of fucking boring, so I will also bear the burden of that pain that will come to us in anger in the comments. However, TNG had
I saw
good...
Voyager, I didn't really get into that.
No one got into fucking Voyager. No one likes Voyager. And before you fucking guys... Did you actually place 4th?
Man, you really need more practice.
Oh, I guess not.
Yeah.
Here's your prize.
Here's your
Is it going to
prize.
just be another forklift?
Yep, same forklift.
I'm assuming it just gives me each, like, number.
Yeah, it just gives you the numbers. That's all it is.
Like, I'm too busy not paying attention to this forklift race.
I'm too busy, Mark, pounding pussy to care about this.
Warehouse number 3. Here's the map. Don't forget the quota.
What the
No.
fuck?
Okay, good luck.
I just saw the map and my heart sank.
Oh, fuck. Is it all the way across? It is, isn't it?
Probably.
Okay, so
Let me look
let's
at
see the
this
map. Oh, okay, so you are...
Okay.
Okay, so that's not bad. You have a straightaway or a bunch of turns, so your best option is probably to go right from there, and then just take the big hallway down.
Okay.
And then go back the same
go
way.
South and then
east.
South and east. Okay.
Yeah.
I can only
Yeah, 'cause you're right
transfer one
there.
at a time.
I mean, that is fair, because then that's like safety, and he's following OSHA fucking regulations. So I watched for Star Trek. If you want to watch a good Star Trek, I think that... Wait, hold on, look at the map again. Oh, this is gonna be stupid. Okay, yeah, so straight that way where he came from and go left. Because this is the shitty all over the place one. You're going the wrong way.
Am I?
Yeah. Because you're at 18 right now, right?
Okay. I'm at 18.
No, actually, never mind. This is the right way. You keep going straight. You're good.
Sir, please.
And then... Right? Ugh.
I won't get
And
so
then-
lost. I'm
and then
gonna have like
left.
4 boxes. This is the wrong way.
No, that's the wrong way. Fuck, okay. Yeah, it's the wrong way. That's fine. Yeah, you gotta go through that way there. Nope, to the right, to the right, to the right. Okay, left.
This
Fuck.
way?
No, I guess not. What the fuck? Why could it just been the other
Okay,
way?
This is 1 through 17, so it's going to be this way either way.
Yeah, so what it was is you're going the weird extra turn way when really you could have went the opposite way where it was just a straight line and they take about the same amount of time. So that's to 12 to 17 and then, yeah, 1 to 11 to your left. So that's fine because you're looking for 3, right?
Yeah, this is
So that's
8.
number 8, so 3 is to the left. Because that's 1, that's 4. And 3 is right there. Cool.
Now
Okay,
I
that's
just
not
gotta
so
remember
bad.
how to get here.
That's not so bad. Yeah. So for Star Trek, if you actually want to watch a decent Star Trek, watch fucking Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine is great for a multitude of reasons. One, Captain Sisko, because Captain Sisko is fucking awesome. And if anyone tells me otherwise, they're wrong. Yeah, you can go right there, and then just go up that way. Right again? Yep. Perfect, so that's the easy way to get there. Because Captain Sisko punches Q out, which Q essentially is an intergalactic fucking time wizard that knows everything. And then your boxes are right in here, I think. Yep, it's an easy path, super easy.
Alright, continue your conversation now that
Yeah,
I have
sorry.
to find-
Now that you got it. Yeah, so yeah, you can do Deep Space Nine, which is interesting. Because it just involves more of like a bunch of like these people on the fringes of the outer space. And it's more episodic. Like there's none of this bullshit fucking weird whatever stuff. Like they're dealing with a wormhole to another galaxy that has these weird aliens that are trying to take over everything. So it's more like kind of like a weird noir intrigue. So it has a better setup. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like TNG, I'll agree with you. It was kind of fucking boring, to be honest. Like there are good aspects
That's the one
of it.
people like are telling me like, hey, you start off here and then like.
No, so if you're gonna actually start off, you got to watch the old shitty shit with Shatner first. TNG is good for the point of once you get like to season 3, it's actually good, but it's also kind of like it takes a bit to get there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like if someone ever tells you, oh no, once you get past this part, it's good. It's like, no, shut up. You checking the other route to see if it goes quicker?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was never, and then right here. I was never like a super... Oh, that is way quicker! Your boxes are like right to your right. That's fucking nuts. You should go that way.
Okay, let me see if I can remember this way. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, get your box.
Alright,
just
force it.
Just clip through there, Rio. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so you go that way. Then you turn left and it's a straightaway. It basically takes you straight to the warehouse.
Okay.
Yep. Keep going, and then you go down that way, and then take a left.
Damn it, Mark.
Mark, you piece of shit! Stop giving me 5th place!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, come on.
Don't you know good? Okay, I'm glad that guy disappeared from existence.
Yeah, he phased in and it was like, oh, phased right out. Yeah, see, that one's way quicker. That way's quicker. Okay, so then, what was your favorite Star Wars movie?
Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back.
True!
But that's a cop-out.
That was the,
honestly, and I'm going to say another hot take, because everybody says Empire Strikes Back.
I like Jedi.
I don't
silence.
like Jedi.
Are we not friends anymore because the Ewoks?
I just don't. No, I just don't like it. I just think it's like a very generic wrap up to everything.
I guess. So okay, so what's the cop out then? What's the other opinion that you had there?
I like most of the new trilogy more than any of the prequels, and I think people are over exaggerating how bad the new trilogy is.
I will agree with you with that, but I like having come from watching the original.
It's just very generic. Like, it's just generic fantasy. That's why people expect more from Star Wars. And it's just like, when you've been through the prequels, like when you've actually lived through it and actually had to go to the theaters to be disappointed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
With all those other nerds in cosplay, like Jedi and shit. So,
like,
okay.
Jar Jar Binks ruins, like, literally everything, so.
It's so fucking horrible. So, I remember we went on New Year's, I think 2 years ago, to see the final fucking one. Because it was J.J. Abrams, then it was another director, then J.J. Abrams again. And it was like, you could tell that the movies, like, the middle story didn't need to happen, which was unfortunate, you know what I mean? Like, it was just like, ugh.
They got scared because the fans were all poo-poo butthurt, and they're just like, I like the other one because it was exploring new, like, I like the Last Jedi for the fact that it was just like, okay, I want to see where this is going, but then no, they just decided to retcon it and just be like, no, the fans hated it, so.
Yeah, and it's like,
lunchtime,
oh, there's your break.
Look at his face. He's like, oh.
He's just like, fuck. I had to figure out these two idiots talking about Star Wars. Like, we're the two other guys on our CBs arguing about what's better.
Imagine that. Yep, just eating lunch with your buds.
Yep. So you get free time to just do whatever. The game literally says for us to go and do capsule toy stuff in the Harbor Lounge because there's nothing that shows up.
All right, I'm going to play darts because that's easy for me to talk while...
Yeah, while playing that.
And I don't want to waste my money on gacha.
That's fair. You're working hard now for it. See, now that you're working for the money, you're like, nah, fuck that. I'm not wasting it.
Yeah.
Like, Empire was good. Everyone likes Empire, though. That's something that was just solid, and everything was good with it. But, like, so many people shit on, like, the new ones, which, like, some of it's warranted, some of it's not. A lot of people didn't like Finn or like Rey, like Daisy Ridley or whatever. I thought they were fine. I just thought it was like a Star Wars for kids because it was like how it was the same kind of premise, setup, and everything that the original 4, 5, and 6 were. You know what I mean? It was just kind of like an end to the saga.
I feel like those sequel trilogies do a better job at being for the family than the original prequels did because like they tried too hard where they're making Jar Jar Binks and stuff more appeasable to kids. Where I think like the new trilogy is just like it's easy to digest, and I understand like why they would go that method.
Well, you're also going to
But,
get a
like,
whole bunch of people that wear rose-tinted glasses that get all pissy when it's like, oh, George Lucas did everything before, and it's like, dude, shut up, it's a fucking movie. Like, you know what I mean? George Lucas is not a talented movie writer. For instance, look at that stupid plane movie he made, and then it was horrible, and it didn't do anything. You know what I mean? Like, his smartest decision was to sell off the assets to Disney to make money off of it.
100 yen.
Yeah, it's just sometimes you just make one. Like, he's no Spielberg, where it's just like, oh, he has a multitude
Maybe
of
I'll play
stuff
a bit.
that's good, so he can afford
Yeah.
to do a Ready Player One. But George Lucas, all he did was good. That was Star Wars.
Yeah,
Like-
and then, like, that was it. Like, he has a huge ranch and shit, and he's well off, and his family's good, but it's like, he just kind of is like, yeah, I'm not really a movie maker anymore. Like, I thought what he did initially was super, like, for the time, it was creative, right? Because it was like, look at all this fucking models and shit he built. It was very much like how the Dark Crystal was the thing Jim Henson wanted to do, and it's a cult classic, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think I'd watch any other Star Wars movies though. Like, if they were gonna do more Star Wars movies, I would rather they just completely make a whole new story. Like, none of this stuff involving the Skywalkers, none of this stuff involving fucking, you know, the Solos. Literally, because to me, they did fucking fuck.
This is it.
What's her name? Carrie Fisher dirty by doing that whole CG thing of her. And I was like, man, fuck you. Like, get out of here. But then, okay, so you know the guy who plays Winter Soldier? I can't remember the actor's name, but you know him, right?
Should I play more?
Yeah.
He is like a carbon copy of Luke
Sebastian Stan.
Skywalker.
Another try.
Like, he looks just like Mark Hamill. They could totally just take him and do like a young Luke movie or some shit like that. Or even just do a continuation of like Luke forming the Jedi Order again kind of thing. That'd be super cool.
Or people keep asking for KOTOR, give them KOTOR.
Yeah, like KOTOR as a game sucked donkey donk, but like as far as the story, it was a good story.
Oh, we might have to dust that game off eventually.
Oh,
play it.
I'm getting it.
And shit on Karth the whole time. Fuck Karth.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Karth. Karth, like in Mass Effect, when Kaid Nalenko starts talking, and you're like, "Wait a minute, are you Karth? Get the fuck out of here!" I immediately removed him from my party. I was like,
that's the
"Fuck this guy." I fucking hate Karth. Karth is such a whiny asshole.
No good.
Damn it.
Like, as far as party members go, I picked for KOTOR. Who did I pick? I picked the Wookiee, because Wookiees are fucking cool, and I picked HK-47, the fucking robot.
Should I play more?
Yeah, well, we got time
Maybe
to
I'll
kill.
play some more.
Yeah, it'll automatically interrupt you and put you back to work when you're done there. Have you ever played KOTOR, or did you just like?
I was too young when it came out to really care, like get into, like I didn't get into like RPGs or stuff like that until like I was 18 or whatever, and like I was mostly like
Hey,
a
not too
Halo
bad.
person where it's just like action. I need constant action.
Yeah, KOTOR's good. It's like it uses like D&D dice rolls, so for combat, which you'd think would be shitty, but you can make your character better. Like, it uses
not
like
too
D&D
bad.
for it. So me being the resident D&D expert, I can help you with scores and stuff and what that means to whatever. So if you ever want to run through that game, I will happily be your Obi-Wan Kenobi spirit and guide you through the game as far as like how to build your stats, etc.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd be kind of cool to go through for a playthrough. That'd be a long one though. That's a long game.
Yeah. Because I already have a pretty long game planned for us up ahead, and then maybe KOTOR will be afterwards.
Yeah.
So close.
He's getting better with your darts there.
All right.
So the darts in Judgment, I think, are the perfect setup for darts. Like, I was just, because I was recently playing that again, for my LP of that on my channel. But like,
so close.
fucking, like, I still really like Persona for its darts, but I still fucking love what Sega does for the darts. Like, they're all the digital ones, and like, it's the kind you'd find at a bar, right? Like, those dart fucking ones are awesome.
So close.
Yikes.
Yeah, the Persona one is just good just because you get to chill with your friends and like earn points
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, well, it's the social link aspect of it, you know what I mean? And I think that's a thing that, like, more games should do, like, spending time with the party members and making it meaningful time, especially if it's an RPG, you know?
No good.
Yeah. Like, I could, like, tier list of dart games.
Yeah.
Game over.
Yeah, I think we said Persona was up there, like,
Maybe
a
I'll
top
play
3.
some more.
Final Fantasy VII Remake was high tier, and then the Yakuza games are always, like, good tier.
Yeah. It's because they have actually good mini games.
Yeah.
Yakuza has good mini games in general. It's just like, hey.
Yeah.
Except Mahjong. Fuck Mahjong.
Yeah, Mahjong's fucking stupid. I just found out how to play Mahjong correctly for the first time after fucking failing at it forever and ever and ever. And this is, of course, after me watching that anime that involves a dude playing high-stakes fucking Mahjong. Adachi, I think it's called? I don't know.
No
Like,
good.
that shit fucking helped me play Mahjong way better. It's basically poker with 14 suits. So, once you know the math behind it, you're fine.
So close.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Back to work.
However, I can play shogi for days because it's literally just chess.
Oh, shogi's great. I fucking love shogi. Or, fuck. When I used to work at an office,
Okay.
I would do, like, you know the Mahjong stack pile, like the pyramid, where you basically, like, match stuff for suits to, like, unveil the fucking pyramid. That one was a cool one, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like one of the next games I'm going to play on my channel is going to be Judgment. And then
Dude,
I want to
definitely.
save Kiwami for the channel because
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to do like the mainline Yakuza games like on this channel because I've never played any of them.
Yeah. Those ones, like, if you want to play those, like, I have the whole collection, so we could do you do a game, I do a game kind of thing. We'll pop back and forth.
Yeah.
But, like, definitely, we should do that on the this main channel for that. I would happily go through the Yakuza games. I know what happens in 4 and 5. I've never played 3, but I've played 1 and 2, and I played Kiwami 1 and Kiwami 2. I played 0, and I played 6. So I played, like, all of those ones, and the only other one I haven't played is the RPG one, Like a Dragon, which apparently is a continuation of the Yakuza series, so I want to get that and play that. Apparently it's really, really good.
Yeah, I want to play that as well. So maybe once we get to it, and then
Yes.
it's probably going to actually be better to get through those games because it's like, hey, there's actual stuff to do. You don't have to wait.
Yeah, you just go to the next mission if you want to go to the next mission. There's none of this time bullshit. So yeah, if you want, after Shenmue, I think we should start diving into the Yakuza series.
Be perfect jump off. All right, there we go. All right. This new path is a lot better.
Yeah, it's just a straight shot. It's way better. You definitely get quoted today, boss.
Like, if I had a, like, this is the perfect job. If I had, like, a podcast to listen to or, like, music, like...
Dude, literally. Like,
I could do this in real life.
You could sit there and just, like, podcast it up all day.
Yeah.
Oh, man, when
I
I used to work
record a podcast.
right? I used to work for my church for, like, landscaping. And it was sick. Like, I worked with this guy. He was great. I'm not going to name names because privacy and all that. But he was a great dude. Like, he did carpentry and stuff on the side. But he was basically groundskeeping and cleaning and stuff. I learned so much about how to wash windows properly working for this dude. Because he showed me, like, no, here's how to do it the best way. And it's not the hardest way. It's the best way. And he was just like, here's how to wash a fucking window. And it's just perfect. And like, now that I know how to do that, my wife's like, well, I guess you're cleaning now. And I'm like, yep. But, like, they were super cool about, like, yeah, just put in earphones. Don't worry about it. Just go to work and do whatever. They were super cool with you listening to whatever you wanted to in earphones or earbuds or podcasts. So it was a super cool time.
See, that's why I hated working at Walmart because it's like, nope. Even if it's third shift and there's nobody here, still have to be alert just in case the customer is like, I don't even interact with the customer. What are you talking about?
I know, it's so stupid. Like, it was dumb. you know, I did night shift at a warehouse that was like that. I'm like, wait, you mean I can't have fucking like an earbud in? And they're like, no, because you need to be able to hear the line whistle. And I'm like, bro, like, it will always overpower my earbud. I assure you, I will hear the line whistle. Like, come on now. It was the worst.
Thanks to AirPods, I do that anyway.
Literally. Or like, my one buddy used to have like shaggy hair, like skater hair. So like, he would literally just put the one AirPod in, and his hair covered his ears, so you could never tell he was listening to. It was hilarious. That dude was like king dog fucker. He did no work though. Like, we worked at a grocery store, and we worked during the day, so like we had to interact with people. Oh, it was the fucking worst. This would have been like 10 years ago. It was.
Yeah, I don't mind people. Like, I honestly hate people that like are always concerned with other people's work ethic.
Yeah.
Like, unless it like actually negatively affects me, I don't give a shit.
Oh yeah, no, like
there would be people just like complaining like, oh, he barely does it, he doesn't do his own share. It just like, dude, like he's getting paid less than what he's worth, and like I'm pretty sure nobody wants to be at this job. It's just just because you are a try hard and want to become a boss here, I guess. I don't know.
Those guys are the worst. Like, he basically was he was very straight up about how he did his job. He would do all of the important stuff in the first 2 hours, and then he would basically just like, all right, I'm gonna go mop, and he'd just do whatever, and he'd just clean. Yeah. But all of his stuff was prepped and ready to go during the day, and if it was ever like, hey, I have to get something to a customer, he'd go back and do it. So it wasn't like he didn't work. He just fucked the dog a lot. Like, he just would sit there and be like, whatever. He wouldn't care, and I never give a shit. Like, it was like, whatever, man. It doesn't impact me. Like, people work at different paces, you know? Like, it's something where you can't expect everyone to have your exact work ethic, and you have to be flexible to deal with people. When I was a manager for different jobs, you definitely had to be able to be flexible with people. Because if you weren't, they'd fucking just quit. You gotta treat them right.
Yeah. Especially for entry-level jobs, you realize that, like, hey, yo, like, I can get enough. Like, it's not like I've worked at this job for years and I've gained tons of, like, benefits or whatever. It's literally like, hey, I can work at McDonald's and still make the same amount.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then it's like, fuck you, I can just leave and do my own thing and be a free agent, you know? And like, it sucks because so many people are like, oh, that's not going to look good in a resume. They don't give a shit what your resume look like. They go, oh, okay, cool, you're going to work here for a couple months, and if you like it, you'll stay. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. If I don't like it, I'll go somewhere else, such as the workforce. And as long as you're upfront with your supervisor going, look, man, like, if I like working here, I will work here. But, like, if you're going to be shady, I'm just going to go somewhere else. Like, I'll hopefully give you, like, notice, but I don't have to give you shit. The fuck's going on? Like, fuck you guys.
Oh, look at this thick boy. There's a lot of white people in this harbor.
There is a lot of white people in this harbor. What the fuck?
Move it.
Hey, man, don't kick my forklift.
I'm going to move to Japan to work in the harbor.
What the fuck?
Okay, this is where I drive it off into like a wall.
Nice taxi you got here. Take me on home, okay? Get a move on.
You know what's fucked
he
up?
asked me.
Is I knew guys like this that would hassle the fuck out of people constantly regarding like their job and shit, and they were just assholes. Like, some of them, they did it just to kind of mess with you and be like, hey, like, you know, whatever. But most of the time, they were just fucking pricks about it.
Yeah, it's just like, why? You're a grown adult. Like, especially when money is involved, it's just like, why?
They're probably pissed that a kid's fucking, like, you know, doing his own thing and, like, working. Also, they could be fucking the gang members of, like, the whatchamacallit dudes.
Alright, let's try this new move.
Alright, let's do it. Is that the kick? That's so OP! Ooh! Ooh. That fucking one kick, though, was OP. You were hitting, like, 2 dudes, like, right away with that shit. Okay, so this 70-man fight's not going to be as bad, I don't think, there, Yanni. Like, you just wiped the floor with 4 of those dudes, no sweat.
Alright, there we go.
That wasn't hard at all.
Pile of bodies. And of course, more dudes.
This is
Are
probably
these the same people, or?
Yeah, these are the same guys. So this is probably just the warm-up for the whole 70-man fight thing, just to kind of get you used to, like, moving around, etc., and, like, using your space. Right. That fucking swallow dive does stupid amounts of reach and damage. Like, that's crazy.
Alright, this actually might be... No, let me not jinx myself.
Oh, man.
Yeah, give him a kick.
Help me! Where are the Mad Angels? Those guys are at the back of warehouse number 17. Number 17?
So this is day 2, right?
Yeah, at
Yep.
the back of the warehouse. You lying?
Yeah, so basically you do 5 days of work, and then you do the 70-man fight. So there, you have 3 more days to go, plus 70-man fight. So I think if we were to cut it soon here, we could do the rest next weekend and finish it, I think.
Oh shit. Alright, then let's finish up this day, and then, yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, so let's talk more about bullshit jobs. Okay, so, what was the worst job you ever worked, aside from Walmart?
Worst job I ever worked would have possibly be... I actually really gotta think about that. Hold on. I would say probably Apple.
You worked for Apple? Like,
yeah.
Were you a genius?
I worked my way up to genius, and then like I quit because I was like, you know what, this isn't really worth it. Don't pay a lot.
Was it like in store or over the phone?
In store.
That sucks, dude. So you had to sit there and go, hi, welcome. We're going to sell you products that's going to fucking fail in 2 years, and you're going to come back and buy a new product.
All right, so there's a good thing about like being like a 6'2", like big black person, is that not most people yell at you because they don't want confrontation.
Speaking
However,
as
white women will yell at you because they have this immunity or whatever. But I don't listen, so didn't matter. But
I can relate, being a 6'1" white man with a giant beard. Yes, I understand. But yeah, white women will yell at anyone.
Yeah. But
sucks,
so I didn't get too many people honestly yelling at me.
Gotta place these in the lines.
Okay, trying to Rio. But yeah, what's the worst job you worked at?
Worst job I ever worked at was I worked for a TV recycling factory. So basically how that works is you'd work on a line and you would disassemble TVs, like old style Sony Trinitron TVs, big stupid tube TVs, etc. So because I'm a bigger guy, I'm like 6'1" and I'm like 250 pounds. So like they're like, oh, you can go on the end of the line and pick up the big TV like monitors, the glass part of them, and put them in boxes and pack them. I'm like, oh, does anyone else help me with that? Nope, just you. So you basically work in this factory from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. like inhaling mercury through filters that don't work. Like I was throwing up black stuff like on my 3rd shift, and it was through a temp agency. So I literally made like, it would have been like, at the time it was like $11-12 an hour. It was horrible.
So starting tomorrow,
fuck yeah, quota. But like it was so stupid, and like the filters you had to buy to get more mask filters, like for your N95 masks, it was fucking horrible. Like so I ended up like 3rd shift in after like 12 hours. No, I worked a week. I worked a full week. So the second week, 1st shift in, I literally looked at the shit they wanted me to do and all the TVs, and I turned around and I was like, fuck this. And I left. And they're like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to go to my car. I'm going to go home and go to bed. And they're like, no, you can't do that. And I was like, yes, I can. Because I've been throwing up black stuff for 2 weeks, like for a week. And they were like, oh, well, you need to get a blood test. I'm like, nope. And I just fucking went to the doctor after, and they said, yeah, you're good. You just inhaled a bit too much mercury, but you're going to be fine in about a week. And I slept for 2 days straight. It was the best.
I would be worried about that, but sure.
I'm probably not dead. We're okay. No, this was like years ago.
You're
it was
probably
something
not
where it was basically, I just like, they said, yeah, so if you had kept working there, you would have, oh fuck, gotta save Mark. If I had kept working there, I could have developed a severe lung issue, but it was something where they just had really shitty like filters and stuff. It was just a really crappy recycling plant.
Jesus.
Another free battle. Yeah, it was bad.
At least
dude.
if
It
you
was a bad
did
job.
get damaged, you could have had some like you could have sued somebody probably.
Yeah, so what happened from that was I basically told people about the filters and how they were defective and not working as they should. So what happened was a couple of dudes got settlements there. I didn't get one because it was something where I left too soon. But it was also, I had no issues with health from that. It was basically I coughed up a whole lot of stuff and I was fine after a little bit of rest. Like I took some fucking ibuprofen and like some antibiotics and it turned out okay. Now, I don't know if that's going to bite me in the ass the next 5 years. We'll find out. But the guys got pretty good fucking settlements from that factory regarding them not having good filters, and now they have up-to-code filters and shit, so it was fucked. That was a fucking horrible job. But man, like, the coming home and sleeping for like 2 days straight and then waking up to my brother like, hey man, you've been out for like 2 days. Here's some pizza, was the best feeling in the world. It was like waking up in heaven. Like...
All right, sir. Damn it.
Oh, shit.
All right, maybe the 70 battle is not going to be a walk
is
in
it
the
game
park.
over? No. Is it game over? No, okay, it's
Just,
gonna be over. Alright, well, you got one more try. You can kick their ass. I think it was more that dude was just kind of like pushing you when you should have been like try doing the evade move if they tried spamming you and shit.
It's hard when there's like multiple people because, okay.
That didn't work at all. Can you do like the swallows dive? Because that hits more than one guy, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah, it's because it's messing up your facing every time because it keeps changing to another dude.
It's like these functions are easy to hit, like
Yeah.
if you if it's just one person because it's built like a fighting game. However, when you build the fighting game around multiple people, it's a lot harder because
Yeah, it's like you could do like it's like they would have been better off. Well, the Yakuza system works way better because you're able to like do like solid blocks and you have a clear indicator of their health and how many hits you can hit them for and like when they're going to go down, etc. Yeah, this is fucked. Like there's got to be like they're like deflecting everything. There's got to be a way to like get past that. Okay, he's down. See if you can back up and just get some health. Nice. Ooh, you got this.
see,
So
like
since
the
he's
reason why it's hard to.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. Just okay. So that guy seems to push forward and press. Like, if you're able to do back kicks, like the swallow dive, you might be able to counter him, depending on that.
Yeah.
Again, this is me never touching these controls. This is you doing it. So we'll see.
This time you're dead.
Oh, jeez, that was breathy. Oh, fuck. Okay, cool. Yeah, he keeps fucking doing a glancing blow, which is kind of shitty. I mean, if nothing else, this is giving you practice to kind of like get that positioning, because it's not really of any consequence. It's literally just, okay, start again, which is not horrible.
Yeah.
Nice. These fucking hit sounds are so fucking Sega. Like... Okay, he's down. Come on. Oof.
All right. No grabs on him.
No, grabs don't seem to. He's got like this weird fucking just like I'm gonna deflect every one of your blows. Could that be like RNG as well? Like maybe like the fucking RNGesus is not in your favor against the green hoodie guy.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Nice. Okay, sick. That turned out okay.
You won't forget this.
Oh, just very breathy.
Mark, you okay?
Yeah, it's like he has a popcorn lug from vaping too. Well, vapes wouldn't be around this time of year or whatever.
Yeah.
No problem.
Oh, poor Mark. And then like Rio leans in and goes, "If you give me one more 5th place trophy, I'm gonna kick your ass."
It's like, yeah, this. Who's number one now, Mark? I am.
So,
Me.
looking for your brother.
Yeah, my only brother. He's about your age.
And you'll find him in
Now,
Shenmue
he's
4.
probably at the bottom
Yeah,
of the
fuck.
sea,
And then they make it
Jesus.
co-op.
killed by the Mad
Yeah.
Angels.
Why would the Mad Angels kill your brother?
It appears he may have leaked some important information.
About
Damn,
what?
Mark.
Is that why they...
Probably.
Mark has a
It
cool
zooms out to
fucking
the
story.
water.
Yeah,
As far
that
as
was
I
a
can
weird
tell,
fucking Battlefield Earth
Only
zoom.
one person was killed.
So you're not sure?
Was the guy who heard the information killed? Or my brother, the one who leaked it? Oh yeah, Dio. I heard the information was about a
Why you say
black
Dio?
market
I don't know. Ugh. Muda, 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 muda.
deal.
A Chinese cartel.
Interesting.
The GU.
Mark, you and me have to team up like fucking buddy cops and solve the crimes. But until
killed
then, I
Mark's
guess
brother?
we'll stop it there.
Yep. See you guys next time.
Nice. Peace.